All right, everyone, let's take a nice deep breath in. And make sure both of your feet are flat on the floor, that your spine is straight, that your energy system is open. And that your physical body is allowed to be relaxed as you can get. Just get quiet in your mind and focus in on your breathing. And just breathe and be quiet and get quieter and quieter and quieter. Whatever your mind has to say in the background, let it be. Let it ramble on and focus in on your breathing and feeling yourself with yourself. My body is here. I am here. And there in your mind's eye, I want you to see, imagine, visualize the light of you shining so brightly from within your physical body that your entire physical body glows. That the self that is you is shining brightly, glowing with its soul energy, so that your physical body that houses it is the temple of the soul, is glowing with that same energy. And just for practice, in your mind's eye, switch the light off for a moment and see that physical being dull, lifeless. And then switch it back on to see that physical being present, alive once more, filled with light once more. So keep focused, breathe gently, and in your mind's eye, we are feeling, sensing, and imagining this shift within yourself of being present and being absent. When the light is on, I am being present. And when you breathe out, we switch the light off and everything goes dark. It is only a body. We switch it back on and I am light once more. I am soul once more. I am alive once more. Now you and I both know that I cannot give you an on and off instruction fast enough to match the pace at which your own life force comes and goes. But for practice sake, for your body to understand and for your mind to understand this flow of life and death and life and death and life and death and life and death. In your mind, imagine the light flashing on and flashing off, on and off, life and death and life and death and life and death and life and death and life and death, over and over and over again. And even as that flashing system continues unabated, involuntarily in the background, and we acknowledge it is unfolding in every quantum second, bring yourself to the realization, to the deep and abiding knowing that what keeps it going is intention. That intention holds the connection between life and death and life and death and life and death. So there in your mind's eye, I want you to imagine your intention, any intention, just the nature of intention, as a spark of light. Make it a deep, bold, bright color. Make it a deep, dark purple, or red, or green, any color that comes to mind. But make it a tiny spark, like a star that shines within the light that you are. And as your energy system, your life force, flashes in and out of existence, life and death and life and death and life and death, keep that intention steady. Keep that light within you steady. Whatever the color, however you see it, imagine it, or feel it, focus in on it and keep it steady. Keep your mind, keep your breathing, keep all of your emotional and spiritual consciousness focused on it, while knowing that in your peripheral vision and in your peripheral understanding, life itself is flowing, flashing in and out of existence, much like the light of who you are does with every breath. Life and death and life and death and life and death, with one steady, focused intention. And as you focus in on it, let it draw you in. And as your spiritual body and emotional body respond, allow the information to flow into all other consciousness. Whose intention is that? That steady light that is, as life itself is flowing in and out of existence, whose intention is that? What is the statement or declaration of that intention? And just breathe plenty and let the information, let the understanding, let the knowing, the feeling flow into you. Whose intention? What is its statement? Is there a specific word or action or feeling within this intention? And as it draws you further and further into itself, does it change in its form or in its flow? Does it change with your focused attention? Does it become something other than its original spark of light? Simply breathe and allow it to be as you focus in on it and engage in a dialogue with it. Whose intention? What is the statement of it? And as you bring your attention to it, does it change in its form or in its flow? Does it become something other than a spark of light? Does it provide more words, more feelings, more understanding and knowing within you? Does it connect to anything else? And the more you hold this intention, the more you stay with it, the more you remain connected to it. Does it bring more to you? How does it respond? And while you are staying with that intention, as is the nature of the universe, we declare a whole new intention. Guides, angels, masters, be present. Here in the sacred space of focusing in on the intention of all that is as it lives within us, enhance it. Bring us a greater and deeper understanding. Set a clear intention that all soul intention as it lives within our cellular memory and in our zeal chakras and in our sacral chakras should open up, blossom into an intuitive knowing and an emotional understanding of I being present. Masters, teachers, remove the reservations. Lord Husband, in my faith and a clear intention, bring us to the truth. In our oneness with all creation, we are intentions in action. And for each and every one of us, there is an intention that lives within. In your grace, make it real. Make it a worthy, living part of us as we act out your creations. Beyond purpose, beyond beingness, let the intention of our very existence come alive and awaken us to our own greatness and grandness, to that inner truth that accompanies us lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. And just one more thing. Can we have all of that with joy? Can we live our intentions with the joy of being true to self and God, to self and creation? And just to practice a matrix of connectedness and intelligence in the universe, for you, in your mind's eye, we set a clear intention for your physical body, your emotional body, your mental body, and spiritual body, to hold the stated intentions assigned to angels, guides, masters, ascended masters, and God as all creation within your being, until a deep and abiding realization unfolds. And there, as you are holding that intention, with the very basic questions of whose intention? What is the statement of this intention? And what are the feelings, emotions, knowings, and understandings that it imparts to your entire system? We now have a connectedness of 3 different intentions working at different levels simultaneously. And you, the life that is flashing on and off and on and off, life and death and life and death and life and death again, is the master. I am the master of I, the intention, and all my intentions. And this is where, in a dialogue with your own bodies, you may choose, decide, commit to living intentionally, to allowing the intentions themselves to become your guidance and your compass. To allow the intention of service as it is in angels, guides, masters, teachers, and all creation to live in harmony with you and through you. You may commit to dialoguing with the intentions of your own being as they have manifested in this incarnated body, in this incarnated set of chakras, in your DNA. I, the intention, am fully present and living on intention, with no reservations. And after all those directions and all those intentions, there within yourself, check, are you still holding that spark of light as the intention? Are you still holding that spark of light as it has changed its form and frequency and flow? Has it taken you somewhere? Allow all of the information of this meditation and the transmission of energy given so generously during this meditation to be recorded in your short-term memory and in your cellular body. And when you are ready, get grounded once more. Let the intention recede into your subconscious and unconscious spaces, and bring yourself back to the present moment, here and now.